Didn't I die?
Don't you know your sister is afraid of water? How could you push her into the pool? You.
The pool? I've been reborn. Reborn on Chloe Vance's 17th birthday, when she framed me for pushing her into the water. My name is Aurora Vance, the adopted daughter of the Vance family. My adoptive family tricked me into the hospital to get my shares, and cruelly murdered me.
Dad, you have to be okay. Aurora, you're finally here. Dad has end-stage renal failure. Please save him.
My sister's face. Her crying was so pitiful, it made my heart ache. This theatrical face. When you framed me for pushing you into the water back then, you must have looked just as pitiable and helpless.
Dad.
Aurora. I'm dying. I just hopes you can live well and take care of yourself.
No, Dad, I can't live without you. Aurora, I'm begging you, please save Dad. Aurora, your father adopted you all those years ago and gave you such a good environment. You must be willing to save him, right? People have 2 kidneys. Give one to your dad, and both of you can live.
Since you can live with 1 kidney, then why doesn't Chloe give Dad one? After all, you are his biological daughter. You surely wouldn't want to see Dad die in front of you, would you?
Enough. If you're not willing to save me, why did you come back to see me? Leave.
Don't get so agitated, Dad. I didn't say I wouldn't save you.
See? I told you so. Aurora is the most dutiful child.
Even though you deliberately made me get a low score before to be a foil for Chloe, even though it was clearly Chloe who bullied her classmates, but you pushed me out to take the blame for her, even though Chloe only had mild anemia. You still made me donate 1,000 milliliters of blood. It almost killed me. Stop pretending. Dad, you're putting on such a good show. Isn't it just to make me die on the operating table, so you can inherit my shares?
You.
In your dreams. If I could live again, I would definitely make you pay back even more.
Are you mute? Apologize to Chloe now. You dare stand up? I told you to kneel and apologize to her.
Don't touch me.
That's weird. Suddenly, she seemed like a different person.
Dad, Mom, don't blame Aurora. She definitely didn't mean it. Don't be afraid, Chloe. I'm here. I won't let you be wronged.
Aurora Vance. Your sister was harmed like this by you, yet she still speaks up for you. Do you have any conscience left?
Then tell me, how did I push you from 30 feet away into the water?
Is Aurora saying, I'm framing you, but I'm so afraid of water. Could it be, I jumped in myself?
My only mistake was not pushing you by myself. Someone like you deserves to get drowned.
Enough. How can you say such a thing? I raised you for nothing.
Oh. Enough. She's still young and foolish. We'll just have to educate her properly from now on.
She's simply an ungrateful wretch. And you spent so much to cultivate her, specifically sending her to the Elite Charm Academy.
The Elite Charm Academy?
Still daring to sleep? Sleep? Your parents sent you here for you to sleep? Looking so poor and shabby, yet wanting to be an elite socialite? Get up and practice properly. And you all, pay more attention from now on.
Since you all think the Elite Charm Academy is so good, why don't you send Chloe Vance there too? Since you all think the Elite Charm Academy is so good, why don't you send Chloe Vance there too?
This is outrageous. Today, you must apologize to your sister. Otherwise, then get out of the Vance family.
Arthur, don't scare Chloe.
You want me to apologize? Of course.
Aurora Vance. You. How dare you? Today, I must teach this wretch a good lesson.
Arthur, Don't be impulsive, you may kill her.
Since you all think I am so evil, then we don't need to pretend to be a family anymore. I will now leave the Vance family. From now on, we have nothing to do with each other.
Aurora. Even though you're not Mom and Dad's biological child, but they have always.
Stop being hypocritical. And don't mention any debt of raising me up. If you think sending me to the Elite Charm Academy is what you call being good to me, then I would rather have never stepped into this house.
Look at you.
From today on, I, Aurora Vance, have nothing to do with the Vance family.
Drive, hurry.
In my previous life, I learned from the director of St. Jude's Haven that my biological father was Ethan Miller, the head of the Miller family. But he never looked for me. He must have thought I was a burden. Reborn in this life, I no longer have illusions about my father. If I didn't currently need a guardian to break free from the Vance family, I would never have come to find him.
Mr. Miller, as you instructed, we let one person go back to report.
Proceed as planned. If there's a next time, make them all disappear in Viridia City.
Yes, sir.
Ethan Miller, wait. Ethan Miller, I am your daughter.
Huh?
Young lady, what kind of joke is this? Mr. Miller isn't even married yet. Where would he get a daughter?
Do you still remember Lily Hayes, who was studying in Viridia City 18 years ago?
Speak. Who is behind this? What is your intention?
No one. I'm your daughter indeed.
Reckless. Go back and tell the person behind you to fight me fair and square. Don't use such despicable tricks to threaten me.
Everything I said is true. Do you still remember this? This is what my mother gave to me.
Lily, this is for you. It symbolizes our love.
Hey, you. This person really just snatched something and left.
Turn around and go back. Aren't you getting in the car? Do I have to say please?
You didn't make yourself clear. How am I supposed to know what you mean? Coming.
We're here, Mr. Miller.
Where is this?
My home. Before the paternity test results come back, you'll stay here for now.
Oh. Aren't you staying here?
I still have some company matters to deal with. Stop the car. We're not going to the company.
Mr. Miller, where are we going then?
How are the investigations into her background coming along?
So far, we only know she was adopted and raised by the Vance family. So, you suspect that she approached you for other reasons?
Keep investigating. See what she's been doing all these years.
Yes, sir.
Let's go home first. Tomorrow morning, I'll take her to school.
Have you heard? Aurora Vance, out of jealousy because Chloe Vance is the Vance family's biological daughter, deliberately pushed her into the water. What? Isn't that murder? An adopted orphan like her. It's bad enough she's ungrateful, but she even tried to kill her benefactor's own flesh and blood. This person is truly terrifying. We should be careful around her from now on.
So afraid of me? Then why don't you drop out of school?
Why should I drop out? The one who tried to murder someone was clearly you. You agree, right, Chloe? Huh? I'm fine, thank you for speaking up for me. Chloe, you're just too kind-hearted. Don't worry, I've already sent your brother a message. Your brother said he's coming right away to protect you. He also said he would make Aurora Vance drop out.
Why? Which one of you saw me push her into the water? Or are you all just so eager to curry favor with the Vance family that you become blinded by favoritism?
Aurora Vance, get out here now.
Aurora, any new information?
Mr. Miller. Just found out a while ago, Aurora pushed her adoptive father's biological daughter, Chloe Vance, into the water. She also caused a scene at the hospital. That's why she was kicked out of the Vance family. But
what?
Miss Vance was framed. Surveillance footage shows that Chloe Vance herself jumped into the water.
Where is she now?
At school.
Turn around, go to the school. It seems this young lady has been bullied by the Vance family. I wonder how she's doing at school.
Aurora, Chloe Vance's brother is here. Let's see how long you can stay arrogant. Exactly. You really think Chloe is easy to bully?
Chloe, are you alright? She didn't hurt you, did she?
I'm fine, Liam. All my classmates are speaking up for me. Aurora is a little upset.
How come I didn't know you could act so well?
You almost killed Chloe and you still dare to show your face? I advise you to kneel down publicly and apologize to Chloe, then get out of this school.
Liam, don't be so harsh on her. I'm already fine. Really.
It's alright, Chloe, I'll protect you.
You used to treat me the same way, but now you're speaking ill of me. Chloe Vance. I hope one day you'll receive the same treatment.
Aurora, I've already convinced Mr. Vance to adopt me too. From now on, I'm your brother. I can protect you for life.
Thank you, Liam.
How dare you compare yourself to Chloe? Chloe is my biological sister. It was my poor judgment back then. Let me tell you, if you don't apologize to Chloe today, don't expect to leave this place unharmed.
Liam Vance. Are you truly blinded by favoritism, or is it that your feelings for Chloe Vance go beyond mere sibling affection? Is there something more? You disgust me. What? Can't you take responsibility? Shall I tell everyone in more detail?
Vile woman. What the freak are you talking about? Shut your mouth. Oh dear. Mr. Miller, we're honored. Why didn't you say anything? I would have prepared.
It's nothing major. A kid from my family is a student here. Just came to check on her.
Oh. What's the child's name? I'll ask the teachers to take good care of her.
No need. Just treat her normally.
Mr. Miller. The paternity test results are out.
She really is Lily's and my daughter.
Enough with the sibling bond act, alright? Now it's my turn.
Aurora Vance, you crazy woman.
Are you okay, Liam? Aurora Vance. Pushing me into the water wasn't enough. Now you're kicking Liam. Do you still think you're a Vance?
Did I push you into the water? Don't you know best?
Actually, I never blamed you. I just wanted an apology. Is it that hard to admit you pushed me? Since you say you didn't push me, then show us proof. Exactly. Today, if you can't provide any evidence, you must beg Chloe for forgiveness on your knees. Hey, there must have been surveillance footage, right? Where is it?
The surveillance is broken.
Broken? That's strange then. How come, whenever you do something bad, the surveillance breaks? I bet arranged it beforehand. Exactly. Besides, Chloe is so afraid of water. How could she possibly jump in herself? Stop talking nonsense. Apologize to Chloe now. Still trying to get up. Aurora, This is spontaneous from the students. I didn't instigate it. You can't blame me anymore. That's right. We've long been disgusted by your attitude towards Chloe Vance. You, an orphan, being able to live with Chloe Vance is your honor.
Exactly. If it weren't for the Vance family, you'd be a scavenger right now.
I'm not some scavenger. I have a father.
Did you forget? You've already cut ties with the Vance family. What? Regretting it?
Not some bullshit Vance family. I'm talking about my biological father.
Aurora Vance. Stop dreaming, will you? After all these years, your biological father hasn't come for you. It's because he despises you. Or perhaps, he's the one who abandoned you. That's not true. Mr. Miller never even knew Miss Vance existed before. This student, Vance. That's right. She is Mr. Miller's daughter. I'll go teach these young brats a lesson.
Wait, my daughter. I will protect her myself. I'd like to see who dares to touch anyone from the Miller family.
Aurora. Looking like this, anyone who doesn't know would think we bullied you.
I'd like to see who dares to touch her. I'd like to see who dares to touch her.
Who the hell are you?
Something wrong with you?
Why are you here?
Are you deaf? I asked who you are.
Just now. Who was bullying her? Step forward.
This man has such a commanding presence. Who is he?
Sir, you've misunderstood. Aurora pushed me into the water. The students are just standing up for me.
Is that so? Aurora, did you push her?
I didn't push her. She fell in herself.
Apologize to Aurora.
Apologize now. Exactly.
You old geezer. You believe whatever she says? Why should I apologize to her?
Exactly. Why do you believe whatever she says?
Because Aurora Vance is one of my own, and I trust her unconditionally.
It seems the paternity test results are out, so this is what it feels like to be loved.
Then, you must show proof, right?
Considering you're still young, I'll give you one more chance. You know perfectly well how you fell in. Now, apologize to Aurora.
Liam. Where did Aurora find this person? He's so fierce. I'm scared.
Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Do you believe that with one word from me, I can make sure you can't stay here? Liam Vance. Shut up.
Principal Thompson, this person is causing trouble at school. Please call security and kick him out.
Get someone to kick him out. Silence. How dare you speak like that? Principal Thompson. The Vance family has invested so much money into this school, and you're helping an outsider? Liam Vance. Let me tell you. Even if your father came here today, he would have to personally bow and apologize. If you don't want your father to punish you, now, bow and apologize obediently. Could this person be someone important? If we really offended him, Dad will definitely be angry. Hurry. What are you staring at? Apologize. I'm sorry. Aurora Vance.
Aurora, do you forgive him?
No. Never. No forgiveness. Not sincere enough. I want you to kneel and apologize to me.
Don't go too far.
I'm going too far? When you made me kneel and apologize, wasn't that going too far?
You. When did she become so difficult? It's like she's a different person.
Aurora, please don't make it hard for Liam. After all, we're still family. As long as you don't cause trouble for Liam, I'll ask Mom and Dad to let you come back to the Vance family, okay?
Chloe Vance. Who's causing trouble for whom? What kind bullshit family is the Vance family? I have already cut ties with you. I want everyone from your Vance family to suffer a terrible end.
Aurora. Hurry, get the car to the hospital.
Yes.
I gave you a chance, but unfortunately, Aurora doesn't forgive you. If anything happens to Aurora, I won't let anyone who bullied her get away with it.
It's over. What do we do now?
All of you. Everyone. You'll each receive a major demerit and write me a written apology of no less than 5,000 words. Next Monday, during the flag-raising ceremony, you'll take turns going up and apologizing to Aurora Vance.
I don't want to get a demerit. What should I do? I also don't want to apologize at the flag-raising ceremony. It's too embarrassing. Who is that old man, anyway? Principal Thompson seemed so afraid of him.
The principal was probably tricked. Our Vance family has held so many business banquets, but we've never seen such a person. He's just a nouveau riche. No big deal.
Liam. That person is so old, and also, he said Aurora was his person. After Aurora ran away from home, she didn't go astray and get herself a sugar daddy, did she?
It must be. She used to not study well, and now she's learned to rely on a wealthy patron.
Aurora Vance can even do such shady business. How shameless. I just thought that old man was her biological father. I never expected it to be a sugar daddy. A sugar daddy is still a dad. Whoever has money is your daddy.
That's not right. Aurora Vance. She always cared about the Vance family. Her doing this must be to get our attention.
Let's find some time to talk to Aurora properly. After all, she is also a daughter of our Vance family. Don't worry, everyone. I'll go persuade Aurora in a bit. Aurora will surely know that no one meant it. Once Aurora comes to her senses, she can talk to Principal Thompson. Principal Thompson definitely won't punish us. And also, he won't hold us accountable. Chloe, you're so good. We're counting on you. We'll leave it to you.
Thank you.
Are you still feeling unwell? Then get some rest. If you feel uncomfortable, tell me immediately.
Okay.
Look closely. This is the grand prize. And I also got guaranteed admission to Prestige Academy. From now on, the gap between us will only widen. Let's see how you'll compete with me anymore. You only deserve to be stepped on by me.
In my past life, the Vance family used despicable means to steal my honor and give it to Chloe. This made me miss the opportunity to secure investment for the lab. My research findings were consequently delayed by 10 years before being released. This time, I will reclaim everything that belongs to me. It smells so good.
Miss Vance, please try it quickly. Mr. Miller spent all night researching over 20 types of young girls' preferences for you.
So delicious. Nothing in life is more wonderful than this.
Aurora, you're participating in the biology competition? This is an international competition.
Yes. Today is the last day to register for the competition. I'm going to submit my application.
You don't usually study, do you? Participating in such a competition, won't that be too hard on yourself? Ugh. Aurora Vance, you're just a bottom-of-the-class flunky, and jealous of Chloe's good grade. You're like a pathetic copycat, trying to enter the national biology competition. How ridiculous. Before you call someone an underachiever, why don't you check your own failing math test score? What did you say? Aurora, I can ask Dad to arrange a special competition just for you. If you participate in this competition, it's one thing to embarrass the Vance family, but if you embarrass our country, that won't look good.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Chloe Vance. I told you, don't bother me again. Otherwise, every time I see you, I'll slap you.
Aurora Vance, you vile woman, is this how you repay the Vance family's kindness in raising you?
Do you want to get hit too? Chloe Vance, no matter what means the Vance family uses, the grand prize of this competition, I am determined to win.
Chloe. Don't listen to her bragging. She's all talk. With her pathetic scores, she can't even pass the school-level selection.
Dad, I got first place.
Aurora, don't you know Chloe didn't do well this time? And you're still showing off your award to provoke her? Do you know how upset she'll be?
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Chloe. But, Chloe, if there's anything you don't understand, I can teach you.
Aurora. I'm begging you. Next time, please intentionally do a little worse and let Chloe win. You know, she's a proud person. Like this, she won't be able to handle it. No, she won't. For the past few years, she's been in that kind of place. Her studies must have fallen behind. First place is mine. It must be mine. Aurora. I can't believe you actually signed up. Here's my notes. Although there isn't much, I hope they can help you.
Thank you, Sophia. I won't let you down.
I'm just worried that Chloe Vance might pull some more dirty tricks.
Don't worry. I can handle it.
Oh, right. After that day, classmates said you were.
They said I was being kept?
Of course I know. You're not that kind of person. I was just afraid that you might feel uncomfortable.
I won't, thank you. He's my biological father.
How is he? Is he good to you?
This is your nutritionist, bodyguard, private tutor, nanny, and driver.
Actually, I can manage by myself.
It's necessary for me to ensure your safety and your quality of life.
Greetings, Miss Vance.
I guess you could say he is. Never mind, let's go.
Aurora, get in the car.
Whoa. Aurora. Your dad. Is he really that rich? Oh, I have something to do. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, Mr. Miller.
Where are we going?
You'll know when we get there.
Oh, why is he always so stern? Did I upset him?
Mr. Miller, I found something. After Miss Vance turned 11, she was sent to the Elite Charm Academy. It's that fraudulent academy that was exposed last year for claiming to cultivate young ladies, but actually tormenting children with cruel methods.
How dare they? Elite Charm Academy. What is this about? The Vance family actually sent you to such a place?
You investigated me?
It's not hard to find out. I just wanted to understand you better.
So, are you angry because of this? Don't worry, I won't say anything. I won't embarrass you.
Miss Vance, Mr. Miller, his heart aches for you. You suffered a lot before.
Here. Try it.
This restaurant is so good.
Eat more.
Okay.
Aurora, don't eat so fast. You'll choke.
Sorry. I'm used to it.
Your mealtime is only 5 minutes. I'll supervise here. Time starts now.
You can try this dish. It's their signature dish. It's pretty good, try it. See if it's tasty.
Thank you.
Eat more. Eat slowly. I also prepared some gifts for you. Let's go home later.
Okay. These are.
Mr. Miller instructed them to be sent over. Miss, come take a look, see if there's anything you like.
This is too much.
I didn't know what you like, so I just bought these for now. If you don't like any of them, I'll buy you new ones.
No, that's alright. These are already great. Why is he suddenly giving me things? How strange.
Aurora suffered so much before. I must make it up to her properly. A friend of mine is holding a birthday banquet tomorrow. I'd like to take you with me. See which one you want to wear.
You should have said so earlier. You startled me.
He clearly just wants to be good to Miss, yet he makes up such excuses.
Quickly help Miss tidy her clothes. These are all the latest seasonal styles. I hear young ladies all like them. That pearl necklace really suits your skin tone. You can try it on. Beautiful. Have something to eat first to line your stomach. I'll go over there to discuss some matters with them.
Mrs. Vance, you're looking younger and younger. Isn't that your adoptive daughter? Why is she here? It's her, isn't it? You all chat, then I'll go check it out.
Thank you for coming.
Aurora Vance. What are you doing here?
I already severed ties with the Vance family a long time ago. Where I go, I don't think I need Mrs. Vance's permission, do I?
Oh. You little brat. You've learned to talk back now, have you? Oh. You're not trying to sneak in and disrupt our family's business, are you?
I'm not as bored as you think.
Ugh. If you don't say, you're not allowed to leave.
Let go of me.
Excuse me for a moment.
If you have this much free time, why don't you pay more attention to what mischief your daughter has been up to at school?
Aurora, what's wrong?
Oh, you little hussy, I knew you were talking so assertively today. So, you found a sugar daddy. How utterly disgraceful and immoral.
Mrs. Vance, such a display of authority. You dare lecture my guest?
What's going on here?
What's happening? Who is she?
Isn't that their adoptive daughter? Is that really the head of the Miller family, Ethan Miller? He actually came to the banquet too? Look how protective Mr. Miller is. She must be his little mistress.
He is Mr. Miller of Viridia Holdings. Who is this young girl? After all, rumor has it that he's not interested in women.
If that's the case, then there's a chance to get closer to him when discussing collaborations in the future.
Oh dear. Look at this. Our dear daughter has found a rich patron. She even dares to come to banquets.
Who is the man next to her?
Needless to say, she's hooked up with a sugar daddy.
Aurora Vance. How dare you show your face in a place like this?
Mr. Vance, is there something you need?
Shameless. Consorting with an old man. You've brought nothing but shame to the Vance family. Come with me.
Do you want to lose your hand?
Oh, this sugar daddy is quite protective, isn't he?
I thought I had already seen through them, seen their true colors, but why does my heart still ache?
Sugar daddy?
Listen to me carefully. I am her biological father.
Biological father?
16 years ago, you adopted her from St. Jude's Haven, yet you treated her like a servant. Now, apologize to my daughter.
Daughter?
Oh, come on, biological father my ass. That's hilarious, sir. You weren't perhaps fooled by this girl, were you? She is an expert at acting pitiable to gain sympathy.
Exactly. If you want a daughter, you should investigate properly. This young brat is very cunning. Who knows what trick she used to latch on to you? Or perhaps, you two are faking a father-daughter relationship to hide an illicit affair?
Good, very good. Someone. Look closely, a 99.99% biological match.
she truly is my biological daughter.
Do I need to read it aloud for you?
Fake. This is absolutely fake.
Do I need to now contact the testing agency for on-site verification?
You already knew this?
Yes. So, all these years, for the care you've shown me, I will repay every single bit to you.
From today, all collaborations between Viridia Holdings and Vance Enterprises are hereby terminated, and all funding is withdrawn. That development project you're aiming for next month, I'll have my people secure it. The Vance family, for the harm you've done to Aurora, I will make you pay for it, bit by bit. I'm warning you, do not bother my daughter again. Let's go.
Aurora Vance.
What do you want?
Let me go.
So, she's not Mr. Miller's mistress after all. Who on earth spread rumors about the young lady, right? From now on, this young lady will live a good life. The Vance family is finished this time. They've messed with the wrong person.
Now, everyone, last week's international biology competition results are out. Unexpectedly, a student from our class won the grand prize. Grand prize? It's from our class? The best in our class is Chloe. Sir, is it Chloe Vance? Yes, yes, sir, please announce it. In a moment, Counselor Albright from the committee will personally come to announce the results. No need to guess. First place is definitely Chloe Vance. Chloe's family is rich, and she's beautiful. Even her studies are amazing. Oh, I'm flattered. There are many excellent people in our class. It might not be me. Stop being so humble. Who else could it be except you? Could it be that good-for-nothing Aurora Vance? Her. Can she even understand the questions? Exactly. She must be utterly embarrassed. Otherwise, why hasn't she said a single damn thing? How dare you speak like that?
Are you trying to see her lash out?
Aurora Vance. Aren't you a smooth talker? Why are you speechless now? Guilty conscience?
Celebrating prematurely is not a good thing. Oh, right, your apology to me, under the flag earlier. I accept it.
Students, quiet down. Let's welcome Counselor Albright from the Biology Competition Committee. He will announce to us the grand prize winner of this competition. Chloe, the grand prize is definitely yours.
First, congratulations to your school for achieving excellent results in the international biology competition, especially student Vance, who won the grand prize with a perfect score.
It's definitely Chloe. Perfect score. That's amazing.
Also, this competition has attracted many investors. They will fund a laboratory for the champion student.
Once I have the lab, my product can be launched 10 years earlier. I can also establish myself firmly here.
Now, I'd like to invite student Vance to receive your champion certificate and from Prestige University an admission letter. Please come up on stage, Aurora Vance.
How is that possible? Aurora, it's really you. Go up, hurry.
Thanks, Ms. Vance.
Wait. Counselor Albright, Aurora Vance's ranking is too far from her usual grades. I suggest you verify it clearly before announcing the results to everyone. That's right. Aurora Vance's usual grades are very average. How could she win the grand prize?
You are.
Counselor Albright. This is student Chloe Vance. She also participated in this competition. May I ask you about her ranking this time?
Chloe Vance? Ah, I remember now. Her score was 32nd place. Since I saw you were classmates, I paid a little attention.
Oh. So, student Chloe Vance is in 32nd place. That's also a pretty good score. Impossible. This must be a mistake. It can't be. This is fake.
Young lady. The proctoring for the biology competition is very strict. After the exam, special personnel will review the surveillance footage to ensure fairness. If you don't have conclusive evidence, do not casually slander an excellent student.
Chloe Vance, watch your words. This child cannot accept it right. Please don't be angry with her. She must have pulled some strings. You've all been fooled by her.
If you have doubts about the competition results, you can apply to the committee for a review.
Aurora Vance, don't act innocent here. Aren't you just a bitch kept by someone? Your sugar daddy must have already arranged everything, right? What? Your sugar daddy must have already arranged everything for you, right?
Chloe Vance, that's my biological father. Watch your mouth. When your grades were worse than mine, You cried to your parents, begging me to intentionally get a low score, and let you win. Did you forget that so quickly?
No way. Chloe Vance's grades, weren't they pretty good? You're talking nonsense. When did I ever need you to let me win? Aurora Vance. Don't you dare slander me here.
Otherwise, I'll call Arthur Vance right now. Do you dare?
Alright, quiet, no more talk of these matters from now on.
Student Aurora Vance's score, after strict review, is absolutely genuine and valid. If there's any further malicious slander, the committee reserves the right to pursue legal action. Furthermore, the committee's requirements for its members are very strict. There will absolutely not be the kind of situation you're talking about. It would dishonor academia. Aurora Vance, your achievement is well deserved. Congratulations, this is your honor.
Thank you.
This is the result of your hard work. This competition attracted many investors. They will fund a laboratory for Aurora Vance. Here's the key. You may use it as you wish. Applause, everyone. Mr. Miller, here are this month's reports.
Tell me, what do you young people usually like?
For girls, they should like pretty clothes and jewelry, right? The reports.
Right here. The clothes I sent to the mansion last time. You haven't worn much. Today we have time. Come and choose for yourself.
No need. I usually wear uniforms. I don't need that many clothes.
Consider it a reward for getting guaranteed admission to prestige university. Pack all these.
Huh?
That store has nice bags. Let's go take a look.
Mr. Miller, welcome. What would you like to see?
I'd like to see your new arrivals. It should be suitable for a young lady. Show me all of them and introduce each one.
This handbag's color is very vibrant. It's perfect for young ladies. This one is rare crocodile leather. It's crafted by a famous artisan.
Good, I'll take it.
This one is a new limited edition. Only 50 exist worldwide.
No need for such detailed introductions. I want all of these.
Enough. No more, please. I can't use so many.
Don't worry about the money. All I have is money.
Mr. Miller, it's not about the money. Are you trying to buy out the entire mall?
Alright, then let's pay. Also, have these items sent to my estate.
Understood. Mr. Miller, please wait.
Hello? Mrs. Jenkins? Why are you suddenly calling me?
Miss Vance, Mr. Davies suddenly had a heart attack. Please come back quickly.
First, try to stay calm. Let the family doctor check him. I'm coming right away. I have something to take care of. I have to go.
Is it tricky? Do you need my help?
I'm fine. I can handle it. Grandpa Davies. Grandpa Davies, where do you feel unwell?
You came quite quickly.
Mrs. Jenkins made it sound so serious. How could I not come quickly? If you miss me, just send me a message. I'll be right over. Don't always fake illness to trick me.
You heartless little girl. You count it yourself. How long has it been since you came to see this old man? What? After finding your biological father, you don't want Grandpa anymore?
That's not true. I've been busy lately. I was preparing for a competition, so I wasn't able to visit.
Oh, right. You haven't told me yet about your biological father. How is he? He treats you well, right? What's his name?
This set is good.
His name is Ethan Miller. He's alright. He treats me well too, but you know, when people spend too much time together, things always change, so I don't expect to have any deep father-daughter bond with him. It's fine if we don't interfere with each other.
Ethan Miller?
The
one from the Miller family? His father and we've met a few times, in conversation. I've heard him praise his son quite a bit. He's very proud. If you ask me, you should forget all the bad things, and give those who want to be good to you a chance.
You don't need to worry about this. Anyway, in my heart, you'll always be number one, old man.
So you mean, back then, if I hadn't gotten you out of that rundown base back then, would you not acknowledge this old man anymore? That's a hypothetical question.
Of course. Because I know you would have saved me. Oh, you.
Young lady, ha ha ha.
I heard you really like Aurora.
You? What do you want?
Don't be nervous. I'm here to help you. I know. You've been stalking her, right? You even secretly took pictures of her.
You investigated me?
You misunderstood. I just think we can cooperate. Kidnap her. Do what you want to do. Then, record it all after it's done. This money is all yours.
When do we make a move?
Next Monday, after school. She'll be alone, taking the small path behind the lab building.
Why aren't you asleep yet?
I was waiting for you. Where did you go today?
Nowhere special. Just went to see a friend.
This afternoon, you mentioned something about a doctor. Are you sure you don't need my help?
No need. I can handle it myself.
Oh. Your legal adoption is finalized. From now on, your surname will be Miller. Get some rest. Good night.
Where is he?
Mr. Miller went to Viridia Holdings early this morning. He only had half a cup of coffee for breakfast.
What time did he go to bed last night?
He was still in his study at 3 in the morning. Mr. Miller has been working overtime constantly and it's ruined his stomach. After you came back, he only ate on time for a few days. I don't know what happened today. He just said he had no appetite. He even forgot to take his stomach medicine.
You should forget all the bad things, and give those who want to be good to you a chance.
Have the kitchen prepare a stomach-nourishing lunch. I'll take it to him.
All right, I'll tell them right away.
This is Mr. Miller's office.
Thank you, Assistant Davis.
Come in. Go get the evidence of Arthur Vance using intern accounts for tax evasion. Compile it and hand it over. Send it directly to the tax bureau.
How do you know that Arthur Vance is evading taxes?
Oh. Aurora, what are you doing here?
I came to bring you food.
I have something else here related to Tanya Wallace, which you might find interesting.
Eat first. Your stomach suffered. From now on, you must eat on time and in proper portions. Why are you just sitting there? Come and eat.
This is...
Have a taste. This is yam and pork rib soup. It's good for your stomach.
Okay. Did you sleep well last night? If you come home late in the future, remember to send a message home. I'm not trying to interfere with you.
I know.
Oh, right. In a few days, it's your grandpa's birthday banquet. Would you like to come with me?
Yes.
It seems I was too eager before. The father-daughter bond we missed can't be made up for overnight. The fact that she's willing to show me concern now is enough.
Dad, there's a problem with the lab data. I need to double-check it. I'll be home later. Who is it?
Aurora, I finally caught you. MMMPH. Don't be afraid. I just want you to be mine forever.
Mark Jensen. You're crazy. Let me go.
Crazy? Yes. From the first time I saw you, I went crazy. Come on. Smile. This is our commemorative video.
Mark Jensen, let me go. I can pretend nothing happened.
Let you go? But your sister said, you actually really like me.
You mean Chloe Vance?
Yes. She came to me personally. She even called me her future brother-in-law. But she also said you're usually a bit shy and afraid to admit you like me.
She really said that?
Yes, she also said, as long as I take the initiative, you'll accept me.
Mark Jensen, you have me tied up. How can I believe you're sincere?
Then, what do you want?
At least untie me first.
You dare to trick me?
I didn't. I was just scared.
Don't be afraid, Aurora. Soon, you'll be mine.
I have to buy him some time until he gets here. Mark Jensen. My ankle hurts so much. Can you please untie my ankle too? Mark Jensen. My ankle hurts so much too. Can you please untie my ankle as well?
Still trying to trick me?
I'm not. My legs are just numb.
You hussy. Run. Keep running. Scream. The more you struggle, the more I like it. Do you really think you can get away? What your sister said was really true. You're just a self-righteous hussy. Who's there? You hussy. Who's there?
Let her go. Bastard. Aurora. Aurora, are you okay, Aurora? It's all my fault. I didn't protect you well enough.
Aurora. You won't get away. Your sister will help me. She will help me. Ha ha.
I'm fine. Dad. It's just a minor injury. Minor injury?
Aurora. Aurora. Send him to the police station. I want him to spend the rest of his life in prison.
Your sister will help me. She will help me.
Hurry up. Aurora. Don't be afraid. Dad's here. Don't be afraid.
Idiot. Can't even handle such a small task.
Dad.
Aurora. You're finally awake. Does it still hurt? I'll call the doctor over.
You've been here all this time?
Aurora. I'm so sorry. Dad didn't protect you well enough.
As for Mark Jensen,
For the rest of his life, he can forget about seeing the sun. As for Chloe Vance, I'm going to deal with her right now. That scum.
wait. I'm fine. I'll handle her myself.
She almost got you killed, and you're still defending her?
No. I want to tell her myself that those who play with fire will eventually get burned.
Don't be nervous. I'm just bringing you to meet some people. If you feel uncomfortable, just tell me directly. Then we won't have to deal with them ever again.
It's fine. Let's go in.
Let's go.
From now on, you must come more often, and tell me more about what happens at company.
Alright, Mr. Miller, no problem. Whenever I see you, I always have so much to say. I just hope you don't get tired of me.
Of course not.
Dad.
You have the nerve to come back? Everyone is waiting for you. You're outrageous. Oh dear. How could this be?
Ethan.
Dad.
It's that woman again. Could Ethan really be in love with that hussy? No way. I have to do something.
So, you finally decided to show up? Everyone's been waiting for you. You're being utterly unreasonable. Who is this person? Who is she?
I don't know.
It seems you were chatting quite happily. Perhaps. You all wished I hadn't come back to spoil the mood.
What kind of talk is that?
Mr. Miller, please don't be angry. Being angry, it's not good for your health. Ethan, you've only just come home. Don't argue with your father like this.
Since you're back, let's discuss you and Celine Croft.
Today, I brought Aurora home for dinner. I'm not here to discuss that.
Not to discuss? How old are you now? Still putting off marriage? Celine Croft, for your sake, even humbled herself to become your secretary. What more could you possibly be dissatisfied with?
As a secretary in the CEO's office. Leaving your post without permission to bother my father. Is this your professional conduct?
You.
Ethan. I just saw Mr. Davies, all alone, and he seemed so lonely.
I'm not interested in your excuses. Father. Company policy states that employees who privately contact a director's relatives must report it. If you want to hear my story, you might as well ask me directly.
Report it? Are you treating me as your business rival?
Ethan, please don't misunderstand. Actually, my father asked me to bring something to Mr. Davies.
Oh. Was it delivered?
Yes, it was.
In that case, today is our family dinner. Miss Croft, if you have nothing else to do, please leave now.
All right. I have some matters at the company, so I'll head back first. Then, Mr. Davies, I'll come visit you another day.
All right. Take care.
I've met everyone from the Miller family. Who is this young lady?
She's with me. You needn't concern yourself, Miss Croft.
So this is your convenient daughter who appeared out of nowhere, huh? Showing up to claim kinship now. You must want something, don't you? So this is your convenient daughter who appeared out of nowhere. Is she coming to claim family now? Young lady, what exactly do you want?
Don't use your outdated mindset to judge others. Aurora and I were separated for many years. I owe her. She's just a child. What bad intentions could she possibly have?
A wild child, raised outside. What does she know about rules? Miss Vance, the doors of the Miller family cannot be entered simply by a DNA report. More importantly, it's about capability and upbringing.
Father. Normally, when you speak about me, I don't mind, but Aurora is my biological daughter and your biological granddaughter. Today, in front of so many people, using such biased and insulting language to judge her. Is this what you call upbringing?
All right, fine. She's just a child. It's not like the Miller family can't afford to raise her. Since she's entered the Miller family, she must have some basic decorum. Where do you go to school now? How are your grades?
I am currently attending university. Just a few days ago, by winning first place in the International Bioscience Competition, I secured guaranteed postgraduate admission. I can enroll next semester.
Your academic performance is not bad. However, all members of my Miller family are top talents. Don't get conceited. You must continue to study humbly.
Enough. Aurora is not your subordinate. Your lectures are unnecessary.
You.
Father, we are here to celebrate your birthday. It's almost time. Let's start the banquet. Aurora, please give your gift to your grandfather.
Grandpa. Happy birthday. I wish you boundless good fortune and a long, healthy life. It seems the relationship between this father and son isn't as harmonious as Mr. Davies said.
Aurora, let's go.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
Apologies for the spectacle. Let's begin. Come, come. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Let's all raise a toast to Mr. Davies.
Aurora, are you saying you found your biological father? Congratulations, Aurora. I've long been disgusted with how the Vance family treated you. Now everything's fine. You'll have a father who loves you now.
Actually, I'm conflicted. I don't know how to interact with him.
Is it that he's not treating you well?
No. He treats me very well. So well, in fact, that it overwhelms me.
Aurora is my daughter. I won't allow anyone to slander her.
Aurora, what's there to be conflicted about? Don't let the Vance family's manipulation make you afraid to accept your biological father's kindness. The 17-year gap between you, it's not your fault. A father-daughter relationship isn't an exam. You don't need to conform to anyone else's rhythm. Just follow your heart.
Thank you, Sophia.
The shadows of the past can't block out the present sunshine. Aurora, you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to have a father who truly cherishes you. Aurora Vance. Your luck won't always be this good. Luminary Labs. I've never heard of it. Are you sure this lab's project can help our company make a comeback?
Just trust me. I paid a high price to get this information. This lab is funded by the International Bioscience Research Organization. It was established with their investment. Currently, all major pharmaceutical companies are keeping eye on it greedily.
Really?
As long as we can secure this cooperation, we can turn the tide.
Then let's go.
Stop. Didn't you see the sign over there that says authorized personnel only? I am the CEO of Vance Enterprises. I'm here to discuss a partnership with your lab. I'm not unauthorized personnel. Vance Enterprises? Partnership? Go queue up over there.
We are Vance Enterprises. Do you know what Vance Enterprises represents?
What touching stones or not touching stones? I don't understand any of that. In short, if you want to enter, you'll have to line up over there.
Hey, you.
Doesn't this just further prove the importance of this project? As long as we can get this, a little patience won't hurt. Aurora. Aren't you going to stop her? She is the director of our lab. If I stop her, who will do the experiments?
What did you say? She's the lab director?
Aurora. Wait, Dad has something to talk to you about. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you randomly claiming relatives? Whose father are you? Just because that young lady is the director, you can't just claim her as your daughter wherever you go.
What do you mean, claiming a daughter wherever I go? She was raised by us with such hardship for over a decade.
It's nothing. You should go back first.
Aurora, you're the lab director. Why didn't you tell us at home? This is such great news.
Exactly. Aurora. I heard your new project is looking for partners. Keep the good things in the family. If you cooperate with your father, isn't that more reliable than working with outsiders?
That's right.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. What if something goes wrong and it's blamed on me again?
This? What kind of talk is that? As long as you agree to cooperate with me, everything that happened before, we will. Let bygones be bygones.
Let bygones be bygones? You're overthinking it. Let me tell you. Luminary Labs will never cooperate with Vance Enterprises.
Aurora. Aurora.
Hey, Aurora.
Aurora.
Let's go. Move.
What are we going to do?
Enough. Stop pacing. You're making me dizzy.
Who am I doing this for? If it weren't for you insisting on adopting that vile woman back then, would we be in this mess now? We finally raised her. And what does she do? She runs off to her biological father. No way. I need to find her. I'm going to make her pay back the upbringing expenses for all these years.
All right. Isn't this situation messy enough for you? Ethan Miller is currently looking for ways to continue troubling our family. Aren't you just rushing to walk into his trap?
What am I supposed to do? He doesn't show us any mercy at all. And Aurora Vance, that vile woman, she actually blocked us. Mom, Dad. Is Vance Enterprises facing some difficulties? Chloe. You don't know. That vile woman, Aurora Vance. Ever since she found her biological father, she's completely turned against us. She had her biological father cause trouble for our company. What a despicable wretch. Biological father? Yes. It's Ethan Miller of Viridia Holdings. Mom, Dad, you've misunderstood. That man, he came to our school last time. He's actually Aurora's sugar daddy. Sugar daddy?
Chloe. Are you telling the truth?
Of course. Our whole class saw it. Besides, Mr. Miller is rumored to have always been unmarried, right? How could he suddenly have a child this old?
But at that banquet, Ethan Miller, in front of everyone, admitted Aurora was his daughter.
Chloe is right. How could he, in front of so many people, admit to having a sugar baby who is underage? And then, he just came up with an excuse. Let me tell you, some perverts like their young lovers to call them daddy. Aurora must have been tricked. I'll go talk to her again. After all, we are family. She surely won't be so heartless. Mom, Dad, I'll head back to my room now. Aurora Vance. Tell me, if your best friend gets hurt because of you, what would she think? Liam, tell me, if Sophia Bell suddenly disappears, Aurora Vance, wouldn't she go crazy?
Ha! Isn't she the person Aurora cares about most? Perfect. Let her taste what it's like to lose someone important too.
Good idea. Remember to record it. I want to see with my own eyes. Aurora Vance breakdown. Come on, Sophia, smile for me. A little memento for your best friend, Aurora Vance. What are you doing?
What are we doing? We're inviting Aurora Vance to play a game.
Don't be afraid. Soon, you'll be reunited with your best friend. Liam, I'm leaving this matter to you.
Ah. You're back. Sit. You must be hungry. Come and eat.
All of this? You made all of this?
It's been a long time since I cooked. My skills are a bit rusty. Try some first.
You.
Taste it.
It tastes pretty good.
That's good. Eat more. Here. Have another bowl of chicken soup. It simmered for 3 hours. What's wrong, Aurora? Whose message is it?
No. I can't tell him. Nothing. Just a spam message. Oh, right. I left something at school. I need to go now.
Hey. Go check. Aurora's classmate, Sophia Bell. Where is she now? Hurry.
Sophia.
Stop right there. Aurora Vance, You actually dared to come.
Liam Vance, let her go. What's between us has nothing to do with her.
Nothing to do with her? Isn't she your best friend? What's happening today is all because of you.
What exactly do you want?
I want you to kneel. Kneel and apologize to Chloe. Repent for everything you've done to the Vance family.
So that's how it is. So Chloe Vance ordered you to do this. You really are such a loyal simp.
Shut up. You're about to die, and you're still trying to slander Chloe? Call your benefactor. Call your sugar daddy. Tell him to stop all actions against the Vance family. And give the Vance family a few more projects. Otherwise, you can come pick up her body.
Don't you dare. Liam. Don't you remember our childhood promise?
Stop playing the emotional card.
Back then, I had just entered St. Jude's Haven and was being bullied. You were the one who saved me. I buried candy, so my mom could find me. And not only did you not mock me, you even shared your candy with me. Liam, didn't you say you would always protect me?
Aurora, I already convinced Mr. Vance to adopt me too. From now on, I'll be your older brother. I can protect you for life.
Liam, is this what you meant by protecting me for life?
No.
You clearly knew that Chloe Vance, out of jealousy, constantly tried to trip me up. Even when she lost a bracelet, she blamed it on me. You knew all of this. But not once did you defend me.
Aurora.
You clearly said you'd depend on me, and I on you. But in reality, you were the first to abandon me.
I advised you to kneel in public and apologize to Chloe and then get out of Prestige Academy. It's not like that, Aurora. Let me explain.
Sophia. Sophia, are you okay?
You scared me to death, Aurora. Just now, I almost thought I was going to die.
Sophia, it's all my fault. It's better if you don't hang out with me anymore.
What nonsense are you talking? We are the victims. He's the guilty one. Bah. Bastard. Sirs, could you please help me call the police?
That's right. Take him away.
Take him away.
Chloe Vance, the Vance family. I won't let any of you go.
Mom, don't worry. I've already sent Liam Vance, that idiot, to handle it. We'll definitely be able to keep our wealth and status. That's good. What are you doing here? Aurora Vance, you vile woman, how dare you bring people and break into our home? Ah.
Chloe Vance, now you know the consequences of bullying my friend?
Ah. You dare to hit me? Aurora, quickly, let go of Chloe. You're trespassing. That's illegal.
So you do know the law. That makes things easier. Chloe Vance made Liam Vance kidnap and extort. I'm taking her to the police station now. Mrs. Vance is so reasonable. You won't obstruct, will you?
You. So it's about this matter. Well, I'm not afraid of you. Then show me the evidence. Without evidence, it's slander.
He already confessed. You made him kidnap Sophia Bell to threaten me.
Impossible. I never told Liam to kidnap anyone. Chloe, what exactly is going on? I just found out about our company's situation. And I wanted to ease the tension with Aurora. I thought if Aurora forgave me, she wouldn't trouble our family anymore. But about this whole thing, Liam found out. He was worried about me being bullied by Aurora. So he said he had a way to help the company. But I never expected him to actually do something like this.
Chloe Vance, you clearly came to my room.
You knew perfectly well that Chloe Vance, out of jealousy, constantly tried to trip me up. Even when she lost a bracelet, she blamed it on me.
So that's how it is. I was truly foolish.
Don't explain it to me. Go explain it to the police. Take her away.
Let me go. Let Chloe go. Mom, let Chloe go. You let Chloe go. Let Chloe go.
Aurora. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Aurora, you heartless ingrate. May you perish miserably.
No need to hush. You're next.
It seems some people still don't know their place and misunderstand Aurora's identity. In that case, I invite you all to attend, next month, the Miller family's recognition dinner. Mrs. Vance. Remember to inform Mr. Vance. Sit. Your friend is asleep.
Thank you for letting her stay.
This is your home. Anything you say. No need to thank me. This is soothing herbal broth. It helps with sleep.
Can you tell me about my mother?
Your mother, she was a very unique person. When I first took over the company, no one truly trusted me. She was with me through every single challenge. But in the end, she left.
Why?
She told me she was too tired. But my people found out. A week before she left, she met with Mr. Davies.
It was him.
But Mr. Davies kept silent. He wouldn't say anything. At that time, I didn't have anyone by my side whom I could truly trust. Later on, she just vanished.
I think you need it more than I do.
Aurora. Thank you.
You said it yourself. Between us, there's no need for thanks.
Have your soup first.
Dad. You still have me.
You. What did you call me?
Dad. Go get some rest early.
Oh.
My mother's departure, was it really connected to Mr. Davies?
So you decided to come back? Everyone's been waiting for you. You're completely out of line.
It seemed you were chatting so happily, I suppose. You wished I wouldn't come back and ruin the mood.
What kind of talk is that?
Mr. Davies' relationship with him isn't very harmonious either. What Mr. Davies said was the complete opposite. It seems to solve this matter. I'll have to start with Mr. Davies. Grandpa.
Ha. You're quite bold, all by yourself, daring to come to my home.
You don't eat people, what do I have to fear?
Ha. Interesting. Come, play chess with me. Sir. Leave us. He sent you, didn't he?
He doesn't know.
Then what's your intention?
I want to ask you about someone.
Who?
Lily Hayes.
You and her. Yes.
She's my mother.
Ah. She actually.
An elder once told me you often boasted about having a good son. And I can see your relationship with my dad doesn't seem very good. After much thought, I believe this matter must be related to my mom.
This is between us. No need for kid like you to meddle.
You just asked me, didn't you, if my dad sent me to see you? I can tell. You really want to reconcile with my dad. There must be some misunderstanding, making it hard for you to speak up. And I happen to be able to help you.
Why do you think it's a misunderstanding? After all, he believes that I was the one who broke them apart.
Because my mom once told me some old stories.
Mommy tells you stories. Amazing. Daddy.
Mommy, why don't I have a daddy?
You do. Of course Aurora has a daddy.
Then where is Daddy? Why doesn't he come for us?
Daddy is very far away. But Mommy had an important reason to leave Daddy. Will you blame Mommy?
I won't blame Mommy. Daddy is bad. He didn't come for us. We don't need him anymore.
Although she hid it well, I still once saw her secretly coughing up blood. Even before she died, she still told me how much she loved my father and you. So I guess it must have been her who left voluntarily.
Alas. Back then, it was indeed your mother who sought me out. All my life, I only hoped my only son could be happy. How could I interfere with their marriage?
So what part exactly did you play in all of this?
That day, she came to me, and the first thing she said was,
Mr. Miller, I want to beg you to help me leave Ethan.
"Why? Did he bully you? I'll go teach him a lesson right now."
No. He's very good to me. It's my problem. I have stomach cancer.
Ha, this. Oh. I can find you the best doctor, but Ethan loves you so much.
Precisely because he loves me. That's why I can't trap him with love. He still has his ideals and ambitions. I shouldn't hinder his progress. The doctor said my illness is incurable. So, Mr. Davies, I beg you, send me somewhere he can never find me. Just tell him I don't love him anymore.
So that's how it was. No wonder before she died, she insisted on bringing me to Viridia City. But before we could see you, we got into a car accident.
Oh dear. If I had known she was pregnant, I would never have agreed, no matter what. All these years, for a lone mother and her child, it must have been very difficult for you.
We were fine. You don't need to worry. She just didn't want to show her ugliest side in front of the person she loved most. It's precisely because of these regrets that we, the living, should cherish the present even more. Don't worry. I will definitely help you clear up the misunderstanding. Huh, good. I won.
Hey, you. You're playing dirty.
You didn't say earlier whether we were playing Gomoku or Go.
Ha, glib-tongued.
Mom, it's all Aurora Vance's fault. If she hadn't framed me, how could I have been thrown in jail? Mom, you must help me get revenge. Chloe, you don't know. Ethan Miller really is Aurora Vance's biological father. She's now changed her name to Aurora Miller. How is that possible? It's true. Ethan Miller even invited us to attend his family recognition banquet. Damn it. Why do all the good things always happen to her? However, it seems Celine Croft doesn't know her identity either. That's perfect then. Mom, we'll go. While I was locked up inside, someone approached me. She said she was the daughter of the Croft family, Celine Croft. She also deeply despises Aurora Miller. She said she could cooperate with us. Really? Absolutely true. I left something in the car. You go in first. I'll go get it.
Hurry up. You're a grown-up, yet still so forgetful.
Okay, please, this way. What took you so long? Do you know how long I've been waiting here? Miss Croft, my apologies. I didn't know you'd come so early. Alright. Let's get to business. Later, once the banquet starts, I'll find an excuse to get Ethan Miller away. You give this medicine to that vile woman. I'll arrange for people to enter her room beforehand. Then, you bring people to catch them in the act. I will make that vile woman lose her reputation completely. Are you sure this won't expose us? What are you afraid of? Once this succeeds, everyone will surely despise that vile woman. Ethan Miller won't protect her anymore. By then, who will still believe the truth? Miss Croft, do you really know Aurora's identity? I don't care what her identity is. If she stands in my way, I will show no mercy.
These, ignorant of the world's vastness, scoundrels. However, young people nowadays prefer to solve their own problems. And, that's good. I want to observe how this young lady handles it.
Grandpa.
Today, be extremely careful with anything you eat or drink. Look, in this kind of situation, malicious people can easily find an opportunity.
Dad, who would be so audacious as to try and harm Aurora on our turf? You're overthinking it.
Oh, you, don't let your guard down. Today, throughout the entire banquet, stay by her side, don't go anywhere.
Don't worry, Grandpa, my dad is right. Who would be foolish enough to try and poison me at an event like this?
Alright. Fine, I'm just worrying needlessly, okay? We'll see who gets anxious first if something happens. Oof.
It seems Mr. Davies still cares about you a lot.
It's complicated between us. You wouldn't understand.
Ethan. My dad has some business he wants to discuss with you. Can you come with me for a moment?
I'll be right back.
Today is the day you die. Aurora, your dad and I have reflected on this before. Liam and Chloe certainly acted improperly. On their behalf, I'd like to apologize to you. I hope you can let bygones be bygones and give the Vance family another chance.
I heard you bailed Chloe Vance out. Where is she? Since it's an apology, it'd be better if she's here, right?
You're right. This child, I don't know where she's run off to. Later, I'll give her a good talking to.
Then I want her to beg for forgiveness on her knees. Only then will I feel satisfied.
Heh.
Just kidding. Don't mind me.
Not at all. You vile woman. You want my Chloe to kneel and apologize? You wish. Hey, Aurora. Celine's drug certainly works fast. Aurora, are you alright? I'll take you upstairs to rest.
No need.
Thank you all for gracing us with your presence. I'm holding this banquet today, primarily to introduce my daughter to everyone. She's been lost to me for many years, to make up for my guilt towards her. After this banquet, I will give her 30% of Viridia Holdings shares.
A lover suddenly appeared, and that was bad enough. Now, when did a daughter appear?
My daughter, she is Aurora Miller.
What? Aurora Miller?
What does she even look like? They won't even let us see her.
Exactly, who is she?
Aurora Miller? Never heard of her.
If that woman really is Ethan's daughter, I know where Aurora Miller is. She wasn't feeling well earlier and went upstairs. She's probably in her room now.
Oh. In that case, please enjoy the banquet for now. Once my daughter feels better, she will come down to meet everyone once she feels better.
Oh, Mr. Miller, there's something you don't know about Aurora. She's just shy. How about this? After all, I spent a few years with her. I'll go persuade her.
That's right, Mr. Miller. Just let us see. Miss Miller, we're really looking forward to it. Yes.
Let us see her. Mr. Miller, don't be a stranger with me. After all, Aurora called me Mom for years. Aurora, she's just being shy. Let's all go and see her. What do you say? Ha. Let's go and see.
Sir, this is bad. Eleanor Vance is leading a crowd, trying to force their way into Miss Miller's room. What? Oof. That scoundrel Ethan Miller. I told him to keep a close eye on that young lady.
She's right here. Aurora, don't be shy. Come out and meet everyone. Hey, Aurora. If you don't open the door, I'm coming right in.
Stop right there. Everyone, stop right there. I'd like to see who dares to go in.
That damned old man, how dare he ruin my plans. You must be Aurora's grandfather. Hello, I'm Aurora's adoptive mother. She hasn't come out. Actually, I'm very worried about her.
Oof. What could possibly happen? In her own home? Mrs. Vance, you never cared about her before, so today, there's even less need for you to put on a show.
Oh, what are you talking about? I'm very worried about her. A young girl, staying in her room and not coming out. What if something happens? If word gets out, it wouldn't be good for the Miller family either.
Could it be that Miss Miller is really doing something unspeakable in there?
Hard to say. Someone who's suddenly gained immense wealth. Who knows if she's not?
Silence.
Father, they're right. Hiding her like this makes us look guilty.
You rebellious son, whose side are you on? Oof. I'm here today. None of you will dare to enter this door.
Hey. What are you all doing? Hiding at my room door?
You, how are you here?
If I'm not here, where else should I be?
Let me go.
Idiot. You can't even pick a good place to do your dirty work.
Miss, this is the medicine we got from Eleanor Vance.
Good. Give this to Miss Vance.
You can't do this to me. Ah.
Celine Croft's orders. Just do as she says. It's just for her.
Yes. Yes. Ha.
Hot. I'm so hot.
Ha.
Ah, you want to tour my room, right? Alright. Fine.
Hey. You. Get back here. Ah, ow, Chloe. Chloe. Oh, no, ah.
Oh dear, I didn't expect Chloe to have such a peculiar hobby. Everyone out. Don't look over here.
Stop filming, stop filming. Mom. This vile woman framed me. She already knew you were going to drug her.
Since Chloe is so diligently identifying the culprit, then I'm sorry, Mrs. Vance. Security.
What are you doing?
Stop. Where are you taking my wife? Aurora. Make them let her go. Your mother is innocent.
Innocent? Your wife and daughter tried to drug me, to make me commit a scandalous act with someone in public. The evidence is conclusive. And you call her innocent?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Yes, it's a misunderstanding. It was Celine. She made me do it.
The evidence is conclusive. None of you will get away.
Ms. Croft, Mr. Miller requests your presence.
No, don't, Arthur, save me, save me.
Aurora. She is your mother after all. She raised you for so many years. Can't you show her some mercy?
Don't you dare use that bullshit debt of gratitude to manipulate Aurora anymore. Hasn't your family harmed her enough already?
Aurora. About this matter. Is there really no room for negotiation?
No, I can't implicate Chloe right now. Nothing can happen to her. That's right. I did it. Aurora Miller, you little hussy. My biggest regret is not having killed you sooner. Ha 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 ha. I did all of it. You little hussy.
Take her away.
You little hussy. Miss Vance, please. And you, hurry up.
Oh, everything's fine now. Everyone, please go downstairs and continue to enjoy the banquet. This room is already tainted. Afterwards, I'll decorate a new one for you.
MHM.
Oh, dear. Ha ha ha. You two were putting on quite a show, weren't you? You even fooled this old man. TCH.
Grandpa, since tonight's banquet was ruined, how about we have a reunion dinner again tomorrow? Just us?
Since you're so insistent. Then I'll reluctantly agree. Ha 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 ha.
Tonight is a good opportunity. Let me, this thoughtful pretty girl, ease the misunderstanding between Dad and Grandpa, right? Mrs. Jenkins. Hello, Mrs. Jenkins.
Miss Vance. Mr. Davies has a high fever. He keeps muttering about wanting to see you.
Now, has he seen a doctor?
Yes, he has, but he refuses to take his medicine. He insists on waiting for you.
All right, I'll be right there. Ask the doctor to try again, a fever-reducing shot. Grandpa. Mrs. Jenkins. Grandpa. Grandpa, what's wrong with you? Who did this to you? Grandpa, let me help you. Grandpa.
Aurora. The game has only just begun. Miss Vance. I'm sorry. They threatened me with my grandson. I had no choice.
Where is Grandpa?
Aurora's awake.
Chloe Vance. Your mom took the blame for you. Yet you're still unrepentant.
My business is none of your concern. Your grandpa is now upstairs, resting.
Ha 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 ha. Did you think? Just because you found your biological dad, you could turn your life around? Today, I'll make sure you all go down together. Ha 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 ha.
What do you mean? What did you do to my dad?
Oh my. Take a guess.
Arthur Vance, what exactly have you done to my dad?
Why are you so agitated? I merely arranged for him to have an accident. Tonight, at 8 p.m., under an overpass in the western suburbs, a runaway large truck just happened to collide with your dad's car. Ha ha.
You piece of shit. If you dare harm a single hair on my dad's head, I'll never let you get away with it. Arthur Vance. I'll say it again. If you dare lay a hand on my dad, even if I die, I will never forgive you.
Ha 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 ha. Listen to that. How touching. What a pity though. By now, your dad should be, bang,
Ha 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 ha. Aurora, the way you look right now, is just like that wild cat I pushed down the stairs back then. Oof. Ah.
You vile woman. Just wait to collect your dad's corpse. What time is it? Almost 8. Sir, where is everyone? Mr. Davies. Mr. Miller just called. He said he'd be half an hour late. Ha ha ha. All right. I, Walter Davies, have lived for 70 years. And now I have to wait for my son to eat? And my granddaughter? Call her. Tell her that this old man isn't eating this meal. Turned off. Keep calling. Yes, sir. Call Ethan Miller. It's through.
Dad. Aurora just sent a message. She said she'd be late.
Where is she?
She said she had something to do. I'm not too sure about the details.
You're not sure? Is that how you act as a father? Oomph, your own daughter is missing, and you don't even know it. She's perfectly fine. Then why isn't she answering the phone? The number you have dialed is currently switched off. Sir, Miss isn't in trouble, is she? She's never done this before. Not answering her phone. Find her location. Now, immediately. Yes, sir. Oomph. I'd like to know. Who dares to kidnap Walter Davies' granddaughter? Ah.
Dad.
Aurora Miller, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? Don't move. Untie her first. Mrs. Jenkins. You go save Grandpa first. Don't come any closer.
Ah.
Do you want her to die even faster?
Dad, don't provoke her. She'll really kill me.
All right, I won't go over. Don't hurt her. Don't let her escape.
Grandpa, are you okay?
Aurora, watch out.
Dad, kill her quickly.
Grandpa.
Ah. Ah.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
No way. You should all be dying here.
The killers you hired, are they more loyal than you?
Ambulance. Call an ambulance. Grandpa, hold on a little longer. The ambulance will be here soon.
My girl. For your grandpa. Go see this year's crabapple blossoms.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
Move.
Let me go.
Grandpa, I've come to see you again. My company went public this year. I also started a welfare foundation. That'll really anger the Vance family.
Dad, even if you glare at me, you can't have this bubble tea.
Who's your dad? Did I admit it? Besides, this bubble tea is so sweet. Oof. Only Mr. Davies likes it.
Yes, yes, yes. Grandpa loved to drink taro ball bubble tea the most. Once, a nurse caught him sneaking a drink, and he even blamed Mrs. Jenkins.
Really? Ha 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 ha. Him? He loved to act shamelessly when he was young. Even in old age, he's still the same.
However, Dad, I really have to thank you. If it weren't for your timely information, Aurora might have.
What's with the thank you? She's my granddaughter. Hey, you too. If you ever hide anything from me again and go on an adventure, well, just you wait.
You're the best, the wisest and most valiant. Any trouble I have in the future, I'll come to you first thing.
Dad. If you keep spoiling her like this, she'll come to you for backup, even if she trips on the lawn.
Oomph. Aurora is my eldest granddaughter. Oomph, no one can bully her. Including the lawn. Hey. And you too.
Yes.
Alright, now. Grandpa must be scolding us. Saying 3 fools are disturbing my sleep.
Oh, right. Shoo,